Hello everyone, it's Driving Without Drama. Welcome to this next video. Just going to take a break for 1 or 2 sessions from the stinkers. I hope to do more, but I want to make a few videos on helpful sayings. During 21 years of teaching, I've come up with some helpful sayings, little things to help you drive, to have your focus where it should be. Some I've learned from others, of course, some I've made up, and I've just remembered about 15 of them or so. And this first one is going to be with demonstration. They won't all be with demonstration, some of them I'll just talk about, but this one is going to be with demonstration. And the first helpful saying that we're going to look at today is equalising the danger. Equalising the danger. If you watch any of the pros, police trainers, or people like Reg Local on YouTube, you'll probably hear them use that expression, equalising the danger. It's a great one to keep in mind. It has all sorts of applications in all sorts of situations, and I can't cover a load of those without going for miles, but I'm just going to do a couple today and show you what I mean by equalising the danger. Now we're just going to go down this road a little way, and then there's a place where I can perhaps explain that best. So just in a moment or two we'll have a look at that. Now we're in Yardley. We're an area that you can welcome to as on your test. We're coming into Clements Road just ahead here. We're turning left into Clements Road, and lots of learners come up and down here. I've taught up and down here a stack of times, and it's a good place for me to explain what I mean by equalising the danger. What you have down here is cars parked both on the left and on the right. Now your normal driving position, if there are no obstructions, is about 1 metre from the curb where I am now. But as we come further down, obviously I've got to move out for parked vehicles, but they're on the left and on the right. So the best position here to equalise the danger is dead centre, so that if doors open on the left or open on the right, I'm going to miss them both. If a child runs out from the left or the right, I've got equal time to deal with those eventualities. Now there are some other things that can be said along here, some other sayings that we'll be looking at in the future, but I just want to concentrate on equalising the danger at the moment. So I'm taking a central position. Now once I pass the white card on the left, I shall move slightly to the left, bearing in mind there's a road on the left, but I want to keep well away from the truck and the road on the right. So when you've got parked vehicles both sides of the road, if it's safe ahead, of course, you might have to give way, but if it's safe ahead, take a position where the danger is equalised from both sides. Now I've got to come in slightly here, look, because of the car opposite you is well likely to come forward, so a central position would not be wise there. That would increase the danger. Now there's another scenario around the corner, just a couple of minutes away, and again you could get it perhaps on your test. I'm not sure where they go up there. We're going to have a road called Vicarage Road, which runs off the main number 11 bus route. I'm pretty sure that the tests from Gallett's Green still go along the number 11 bus route, and this next one I think you'll find interesting, but we'll just wait till we get to Vicarage Road. So we're on the number 11 bus route, heading down from the U Tree towards Stetford Police Station, and the second road on the right, where you might be able to see a black car emerging, is Vicarage Road, and we're going to turn up there, and then I'll pull up and explain how you would equalise the danger in this one. I think you'll find this interesting, because I think the majority of drivers wouldn't think too much about this up here. I mean, experienced drivers, that is. So I'm hoping to pull up on the left just after the white van. Now if we look at the road ahead, you'll see there's a footpath on the left, but there is no footpath on the right. So what would you say would be the principal danger driving up this road? Leaving out, let's say, oncoming traffic or following traffic planning to overtake. If you've got the road to yourself, what do you think is the chief danger coming up here? Well, I hope you think it's traffic emerging from the right, because there's no footpath over there. So cars coming out on the right are going to have the bonnet well out into the road before they can see down here or up the other way. So you want to make allowances for that, because there is a footpath on the left. So traffic coming out on the left can see very well, they can get the car well out, they can see both ways. The chief danger here is on the right. So the way to equalise the danger is to drive well towards the left. So you're giving anybody that's planning to come out on the right that opportunity to see you. You're being aware, of course, of what other people's troubles and difficulties are. So your normal driving position, as I said earlier, see the man in the car coming up there, he can see. But if you're coming up the other side, he wouldn't be able to see. Now your normal driving position is going to be a metre from the curb, but I wouldn't advise it up here. So up here, I'm going to drive well over towards the left, just checking my mirrors on my shoulder before I go. Of course you could have pedestrians, but you can see them. You're not likely to get them on the right. So I'm equalising the danger by keeping as well to the left of the cab. Got no choice, of course, but move out here. So be very careful about traffic possibly emerging on the right. Now we've got some space on the right, so we can be a little further out here, not a problem. And this phrase, equalising the danger, applies in all kinds of situations. One I will mention, but I haven't got time to go to, one I will mention is sometimes when you're approaching a roundabout and you're going straight on, when you get to the roundabout you suddenly find there's room for two cars, but there are no lane lines. Now the problem there is if you take a left position to go straight on, you'll have people trying to pass you on the right and cutting you up from the right hand side. If you take a right position to go straight on, they'll pass you on the left and cut you up from the left hand side. So to equalise the danger in a situation like that, it'll be right slap in the middle so they can't pass me either side. They might not like it, but it's safer for all concerned. Maybe later on another video I might just mention that, but the nearest one I know of is quite a few miles from here, and I'm not planning to drive all the way over there. So that's equalising the danger. I'll just drive around those two situations again. We'll just go over those two possibilities again. Equalising the danger. So we're heading back now to Clements Road, which was the first one we came down. I was explaining equalising the danger. This time I'm going to go up in the opposite direction, and I'll just recap again how it applies along here. So we have vehicles parked right and left. There is a vehicle approaching, so I can't move to the centre, obviously. I've got to wait for him to come by. But once he's gone past, the safest place for me at the moment is out in the centre, but I've got a road on the right, so the safest place now is over to the left. But once I've passed this road, the danger could come from either side, cars parked right or left. But again, there's an oncoming vehicle, so I'm not moving out of the centre. No one following me at the moment at all. No one ahead that I can see after this car, so I'm going to go out into the centre. Don't drive too near on the left, it's not necessary. Obviously now I've got to move in again. You're always making allowances for other people's mistakes, and that there's a special saying for that we'll come to later, but I'm keeping in the centre so that if a door opens on the left or on the right, the space is equal. If a person runs out from the right or the left, the space is equal. I've got the same amount of time to react. Of course, if you drive nearer to the left, which you would do on a clear road like I am now, then you've got less time if anybody runs out or walks out from the left. We'll take the road just around the corner. I'll look at that as well. It's a slightly different scenario around here. my postman. So I'm going to take the next on the right here. So now I'm going to drive just a little bit nearer the left, because the biggest danger is on the right. There are more parked cars over there. Obviously I've got to leave the proper meter clearance, and cars parked on the left, but there are no oncoming vehicles. And again, there's cars mostly parked on the right, so equalising the danger here would mean keeping a bit further to the left, and then making allowances for the car on the footpath. And here, probably down the centre. Just checking the mirror before I move out to the centre. Cars both sides, so equalising the danger means right down the middle. Constantly checking behind vehicles if I can, to see if anybody's planning to walk out or come off a drive. I'm going to take the next on the right, and then we're going to head back to Vicarage Road and have another look at that scenario. Down the centre. Got to move in a bit for oncoming. Back out to the centre. Being aware traffic could turn in from the right here. Now I've driven up by Yardley Old Church here, so that I can go down Vicarage Road in the opposite direction, and we can think about what it means to equalise the danger going the other way. So once I pass the blue-grey car, I'll pull it on the left for a moment. Pulling up, so I'm signalling for the approaching van. So looking down the road, Vicarage Road, again, where's the chief danger? Is it on the right or is it on the left? Leaving out the van, of course, we've got to wait for him anyway, assuming the road is clear. Where would the chief danger be here, on the left or on the right? Obviously it's on the left, because again the cars emerging from those houses cannot see us at all. So how would we position here to equalise the danger? Again, assuming there's no oncoming vehicles. We will position further out than normal, but still leaving allowances, making space for those vehicles on the right to open their doors. So I'm moving away from the drives on the left, but I'm watching carefully the doors on the right. So now I'm in the perfect spot. The doors opening won't bother me. People on the left coming out can see me. I've equalised the danger. There's a vehicle waiting ahead, but he's going to come on anyway. I've got no choice here to move in, but one of the ways I can cut the risk, of course, is slowing down and then out again to equalise the danger, keeping away from the door on the right. So equalising the danger, there's a couple of examples of it. There probably could be more. If you want me to make some more, leave a message in the comments box and I'll see what I can do. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.